From WHO-TV, this is Channel 13 News.
That's causing a ripple effect. Channel 13's Elias Johnson joins us live from the airport. Elias, the flight situation not expected to clear up anytime soon.
That's right, Sonia, not anytime soon. Now, the weather is not the big story here yet, but the number of people here at the airport is. Now, we showed up around, I believe it was 2 o'clock, and there were hundreds of people here at the airport checking in for a flight bound for Orlando. And that flight was just behind me at the ticketing counter for Allegiant Air. As you can see now, the lights are off. Nobody's home, much of the same as you look down at the other counters. The Center Street Dam does have an emergency cable. It's about 100 yards north of the dam. Now, the sign itself is not visible from the water. As for the last line of defense, doesn't look like it's been in use for quite some time.
Channel 13's Elias Johnson joins us now. Elias, passenger concerns today were mild.
That's right, John. There is that underlying apprehension because the virus is highly contagious.
Are people worried that other stores out there will shut down?
I'm sure there's a lot of business owners out here wondering that same question. As of right now, West Glen says over 90% of the retail space is occupied at this point. And Tim told me that this is a step back, but when things return, he knows that the West Side, he says, is the place for high-end fashion. They're going to take 2 steps forward, come back here if and when the market returns.
Okay, we hope it's soon. Thanks, Elias.
This is where Brandon Chaville's run from the law ended yesterday when U.S. Marshals were able to take him into custody at his apartment, which is located directly above the tattoo shop he was working at. One way to describe the current problem is to imagine this balloon as the state's general fund, normally worth around $6 billion. For every dollar the state takes in, it can spend up to 99%. The problem is the current size of the fund the state approved for budgeting last year has shrunk substantially. You see, I mean, those guys give the sport a bad name, and they make professional fighters like us look bad because we're professional athletes. Do you feel like a hypocrite? This entire bike trail was underwater at one point. It's going back now, John. But the word is with more rain, there's not much more that this creek can take. Tomorrow, it's going to be much the same. People trying to get here are going to get a chance to make some new friends because of this stuff right here. This is all the sleet coming down here at the airport. This is the stuff that's going to give the airport, they say, troubles tomorrow. It's not snow. It's this that turns then into ice, which is going to slow down traffic, possibly delay flights. Now, of the 20 marbles or bills that I introduced, only 10% will make it out of committee for an actual vote, which means only 2 will make it through the entire process. Well, John, we heard the police scanners around 4 p.m. talking about the Heartland Co-op and some sort of an accident with a person falling off from a catwalk into a grain elevator. We've got some video that we shot around 4:30. When we arrived, emergency personnel from Carlisle were on scene, which kept the hope of some sort of a rescue alive. But around 5 p.m., the medical examiner showed up, which really dampened a lot of the spirits here. I've been told that family members of the person involved are here. We've seen a lot of hugs and prayers from our vantage point. Really appreciate you letting us into your home tonight and your hospitality. And John, I got to tell you, I had some of his wife's salsa tonight. It's so good, I'm going to bring you back some.
Okay, we will wait until you come back to the studios. Thanks much.